I think this is working. Apologies. This is I'm definitely not in the best condition. However, this cup needs to happen. I am here to watch the W. Hi Akiri, welcome. So what's really unfortunate, I didn't pick at all, so I don't know what team comp they have me. I was actually rolling a Dominator plus stuff. More buffs. Hey, can't be helped. Do it. So we are here. Runner history. I have 4 different Ogre. I ran Harura front once, and I've just here we are. I think my best then my debuffer. My biggest regret is I didn't have proper hints this run, but this was the best I could have gotten me. At the very least, the fluster needed. Was there? Oh, that's where we're currently. Why do you do this to daughter? Oh gosh. Alright. Either way, we'll do our scheduled race. Got 22 hours to do it, but I'm pretty sure it's live. So this kind of made me understand that we are simply going to get the English translation of the Japanese server. The difference between, from what I've heard, with Taiwan and Korean Uma Musume releases was that they patched things. So Kita-san Black was patched when it first came out. The Taurus Cup was patched so that you would properly get titles for being first, second, and third. Currently it's winner take all, which kind of doesn't make sense, because why would you want a bronze title having one group A? So I'm glad it's not actually supposed to be like that, but I'm sad that that's how it's going to be. So the good news is you really can just look and extrapolate further in what sucked in the Japanese version of Uma Musume, and you'll be fully prepared for how they're going to release it, because they're not going to make any changes. They're simply going to release it the way it was released in Japan at this time. It was like amazing. Amazing. So there are pros and cons with that. The pros are that you know exactly what you're going to get. So if the Japanese veteran players are like, this event filtered the population, you bet your bottom dollar that it's going to filter the NA population as well. Like make a new track. So I'm looking forward to make a new track. It's going to suck. All right, turn the volume down a little bit more. There we go. I know my voice isn't in its best condition right now. It actually sounds like I have a cold of some sort. I just came back from Ascent Boston after having flight delay after cancellation. So I really shouldn't be here streaming. However, we're going to get this started. I'm not going to say too much. So I have Ogre as Pace, I have Gold Ship as End, and I have Nice Nature as my debuffer. She doesn't do too much in my opinion. I think what's most important is that she has Tether, both gold skills, and the stamina down on both End Closers and Pace Chasers. So if we do run into a dual debuffer comp, there is a good chance that if my opposition isn't built properly with stamina, they will run out of stamina. Unfortunately, because my Nice Nature is not that good, it lacks Dominator and it lacks the other two, stamina down and velocity down. Fortunately, I did build a Nice Nature, but it turned out you needed to register your team yesterday. And yesterday was the flight delay, so it just wasn't gonna happen. How was the judging? Honestly, I don't remember much. I took a bunch of notes. I let the TO know as well as my assistant head judge, but I don't remember much. I remember the finale and I remember a few calls, but it kind of felt like a fever dream. And I don't mean that in like, oh, the event was so bad. I mean that more in the, I think I've hit like a new level of physical and mental burnout that I'm unable to process the good and the bad of what's going on. I'm simply reacting to things in the present moment and making it work. In retrospect, a lot of people said really nice things about the event. They said the event was smooth. There was no repairs, so we didn't have any like time complications. So I'm going to assume it was a good event. The winner was someone from my locals. So it was really nice to see that occur. It kind of felt like an underdog Cinderella story. The goddess of victory just decided to bless my friend on his grand finals round. He drew what he needed to draw. Either way, I'm drawing this out too much. Let's begin. Oh my gosh. So actually, I wanted to say one last thing before I hit this race button. I'm unsure what I want to do with this YouTube channel, but I want to stream Uma more often. I used to stream Nikkei on a daily basis, and then I got a new job. But I really like Uma Musume. I'm unhappy that I work like 60-hour work weeks currently. So I don't have a lot of time to literally play the game. I consume a lot of content and I like the story and would like to, actually enjoy it for what it is. But the reality is I don't have a lot of time. So I think tempering what I'm going to do with Uma Musume as Ain, I'd like to collect all the titles. I'd like to collect all the non-PvP titles. I think that's doable if you consider that cash is a dispensable resource and you can just whale your way into stamina refilling as many times as possible. I think it is possible to get every non-PvP title in this game. It's going to take a while, but at the very least, I think it will give me a good goal to run towards as I am enjoying the game. Normally, I'm like hyper competitive when it comes to mobile games, but Uma Musume has like so much story and so many like references and things that they take time and effort into cultivating each career, that it's a shame that I literally just skip through everything and I only care about the end. Did I do all the G1 races? Did I go in first? Did I do the right thing? And my sparks, are they 3-star? They're not, go next. And I feel like I'm gonna get burnt out excessively from that. I think I'm definitely going to burn out if I continue this path that I'm going. So in terms of future champions meeting, either I pulled the meta and I do meta, or I am going to try to make my top 10 win. So top 3, pardon me. My top 3 are Matikane Tannenhauser, Daitaku Helios, and Gentle Donna. So I know that Gentle Donna from JP is a meta unit. So I'll be meta for that champions meeting. But for the other two, I don't think they're meta. So we'll see what happens. I saw a few people in the Discord, like someone was running a Super Creek Ace, another one was running Narita Taishins. I saw a Air Groove, I saw King Halo Ace as well. So I think I'm going to join the ranks of that, where I am going to attempt to win with the Uma that I like. Let's see. Who's the next Uma you're wailing for? Not including the ones years from now. I'm definitely pulling for Saiyan Sky. It's like a happy accident that Saiyan Sky is a really important parent. I like Saiyan Sky from the anime. I like her personality and how she's like nonchalant but non-nonchalant. I apparently have a Seiyu bias because Saiyan Sky's voice actor has voice acted characters that I've liked in the past. I also used to be a Bandori player, P-Sekai player, and a D4DJ player. So some of the voices are like very nostalgic to me. Yes. So the story for this CM, honestly, I thought I wasn't even gonna make it here. I was so certain that I did not have the time to be able to create an Uma that could deal in Graded League. I thought I was not even going to get Group B. So the fact that I was able to get into Group A originally and then qualify for final round Group B, I'm very happy with how it all panned out. Do I wish I had more time? Yes. Did I start this game 2 weeks late? Yes. Do I not have Maruzensky? Yes. Do I have a Taiki shuttle? Yes. It could have been much worse, and it could have been much better. I wailed for every single Uma banner, hoping to potentially pull Maruzensky. It didn't happen. So I was stuck with only being able to do 3 runs a day in trying to make a good Uma with the redshift acceleration. So this is what I got. Honestly, I can't complain. This is great. I thought I would do so much worse than what I have right now. So with that being said, let's race. And of course, it's literally meta. You know what sucks though? Very high likelihood that this gold ship is going to win, on the grounds that my nice nature is not going to debuff this gold ship enough. I believe that Indolent's nice nature will do what's necessary to debuff gold ship, but I'm not sure I'm taking the W here. Alrighty, let's give it a go. Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. Where's my mouse? Wait, I'm so confused. What happened? How am I able to hit back? All right. All right. I guess this is happening. All right. I'm going to have to exit out of this and try again. That's so weird. I didn't even know you could exit out like that. How the heck did that happen? Well, at least I can actually watch the race. That would have been really sad if the button that I pressed basically like canceled me from running my last race. That would be actually tragic. Right? Show me. Show me. This is it. This is it for me. Everyone's great. What the heck? Were they great before? Is this how this works? Yes, I'm going to again assume this is how it works, because that's how people in the discords were running their rooms. Here we are.
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。王道の距離で構想が期待できますね。
Oh man. So, I mean, looking at the stats, what I have to be worried about is Yang, who was round 2A, just like me. So we'll have to see. I have both acceleration skills. I have Tokyo, Standard, Firm, Ramp Up, hopefully, and then I have 2. And that's about it. That's all I got for her. For here, I have acceleration, I have Ryan skill, I have left-handed, standard, firm, and then unfortunately, I didn't have time to grind the necessary things because I couldn't do the Gold Chi event, didn't have the time for it, so she's missing Go Home Specialist. So she's definitely not winning. I don't think she's winning. Then here's my nice nature. So I've got the End Closer and the Pace Chaser for their Ogre and their Gold Chi. I have Mystifying Murmur and All-Seeing Eyes, as well as Tether. And that is kind of all I got going for. Now for Indolent. Got Sharp Gaze, Late Surger, and Pace Chaser. This is not debuffing anything, just Mystifying Murmur, and that's it. Stamina's okay. Missing more acceleration skills, has standard distance, has swinging maestro, that's it though. And then this also missing accelerations, but has recovery skills. Don't think I'm gonna be worried about this one. And then we're looking at Yang. Yep. Definitely gonna be a problem here. As this. As this. I definitely think, well, the good news is inner post proficiency. Didn't get the inner post proficiency. Only has swinging maestro. Issue is my other opponent, not Yang, Indolent, doesn't have a good nice nature. So I think this stamina isn't going anywhere. They're good. They're definitely going to be able to run, and it's going to come down to whether or not Ogre can hit top speed. If I get the triple acceleration, I think I should be able to win against the gold ship, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then let's see Indolent. Indolent's at 800. Will definitely die to the dual nice natures. I don't think I'm very worried about this one, especially since they only have one like proper recovery skill. So I think this gold ship is going to run out of juice. This Ogre also could potentially run out of juice. But I know mine is not any better either. I'm also at 600, and I'm relying on both Swinging Maestro and Gorman to proc to survive. All right. Let's freaking do it, yeah? Let's do it. Either way, of course it was gonna end up being a meta. There we go. I have pressed all the stickers. It is time. Let's do this. You know, even coming in second is cool with me. I'm in Group B. Anything close to first would be great. So I'm not an all for nothing. Second sounds good too. I wasn't supposed to be here.
1番人気はもちろんこの子。ここまで無敗2冠馬娘。5番ゴールドシップ。3番人気はこの子です。グランプリ馬娘。7番オグリキャップ。さあ2番人気はこの子。ここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘。3番オグリキャップ。真っ向勝負に注目だ。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
Started with a late
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気5番ゴールドシップ。1番オグリキャップ。早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は4番ゴールドシップ。さらに3番オグリキャップ。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。長丁場のこのレースですが1番オグリキャップ。早くも先頭に躍り出た。3番オグリキャップ。ペースが速い。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが、
花を奪っていたのは1番オグリキャップ。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは4番ゴールドシップ。さらには3番オグリキャップ。5馬身離れて9番ナイスネイチャー。1馬身差。2番ゴールドシップ。1馬身離れて7番オグリキャップ。少し後ろから5番ゴールドシップ。外には6番ナイスネイチャー。少し離れて8番ナイスネイチャー。2コーナー回って向こう正面。順位を振り返っていきます。1番オグリキャップ。まだリードをキープしています。続いて3番オグリキャップ。3番手4番ゴールドシップ。外目をついて9番ナイスネイチャー。それを見るように7番オグリキャップ。2番ゴールドシップ。追走あと8番ナイスネイチャー。5番ゴールドシップ。面白くなってきたぜ。その後ろに6番ナイスネイチャー。1番オグリキャップ。先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが、
残り数メートルを通過。各馬娘一段となってスタート状態の大混戦。
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。
先頭1番オグリキャップ。レースはよどみなく進んでいます。大欅を越え4コーナーへ。まだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから捉えることができるのか。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された5番ゴールドシップ。外で足を止めています。3番オグリキャップ。前を狙っているぞ。ギリギリ決める。3番オグリキャップ。最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのは1番オグリキャップ。3番オグリキャップ。完全に抜け出した。400を切りました。3番オグリキャップ。このまま押し切れるか。3番オグリキャップ。足色は衰えない。3番オグリキャップ。リードは2馬身200を通過。1番オグリキャップ。ホイッスがある。強すぎる。先頭は依然3番オグリキャップ。後ろを突き放して3番オグリキャップ。ゴール板を駆け抜けた。これは見事な走り。勝ったのは3番オグリキャップ。タウラス杯の栄冠を見事に掴み取りました。2着1番オグリキャップ。3着に入ったのは5番ゴールドシップ。よし。お腹が空いたな。
All right, we did it. Thank God for Redshift. Thank God for Redshift. Without Redshift, that was over. No shooting. No shooting for victory. The Redshift was it. That decided it. My God. Yep, gotta get her some takoyaki, that's for sure. Oh, wait. I just realized. I got first. Group B. I still get titles. Let's go. Ah! Goodness. I think ultimately the difference between this Ogre and my Ogre was simply I had Redshift and I had Medium S. That was it. I think without Medium S, it was over. The only reason why I pulled ahead at the final last spurt was because of Medium S. So I have slightly more speed off the top. That's it. That and of course Redshift, increasing acceleration, letting me hit the above 1200 speed. That is the only reason. I'm happy that she seemed to have run out of juice, or rather Redshift didn't proc for the gold chip. So it's like, all right, we're fine. There's definitely a stamina diff, because I know all of the nice natures hit what they needed to hit. But all in all, can't complain. This went really well, considering I started the game late, was late to everything, didn't have time to create proper parents, didn't have Marazensky to be able to like slam parents and gold parents. This was great. Like, I am happy this worked out. I am really glad that I was able to get one really good Ogre run, because this is the Ogre that did it. And ironically, this Ogre, if you saw at the announcement, I think she won the triple tiara. So every time the race happens, it says she won triple tiara. Yeah. And I had her title as Miss Cloudy for that reason. So I'm happy. That's awesome. What else is there? I mean, my win rate was 13%. But my top 3 was 100% for her. So I'm good with that. That's fine. Dang. But Indolent was in round 2, Group B, and did really well. Slightly different. Whereas Yang was in round 2A, Group A with me. Yeah, did alright. When it mattered, when it counted, it happened. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna press the next. We'll see what happens. Oh, was this just a pool of everyone? How far down does it go? Huh? I don't understand. Nice. All right. Time to press the button, and that's it. Let's claim. All right. Honestly, given the fact that titles are bugged, it's really nice to get gold, silver, and bronze. If I was in Group A, definitely would not have gotten first, meaning I would get 0 titles. I'm alright with how this panned out. Honestly, I'm good with how this panned out. And now I have 1,000 carrots that I can use to continue to daily refill on my races to get back the resources I was supposed to get grinding out the Golshi event, the Golden Week event. It is what it is. Am I happy with this? Absolutely. We were never meant to be here. On top of Worlds, on top of Ascent Boston, on top of my work, giving me extra hours, on top of starting late, we still made it here. I'm happy. I sound sick as hell, but I am happy. This was great. Ogre, you did amazing. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Now, CM2, what am I gonna do with that? I have no idea. No idea what I'm doing. I think I'm going to spend the next couple of streams of Uma just enjoying the game. Like, screw it. Screw it. I'm just gonna enjoy the game. I'm gonna play career mode with nothing skipping. I'm just gonna read the dialogue. I didn't get to enjoy this game because I started 2 weeks late. So, screw it. I will enjoy this game, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it goes. You run out of carrot juice for careers? Not quite, not yet, but I do still, I did use a few. I did use quite a few. Very cool. Very, very cool. I was told I needed to savor these things, and I think one of the regrets I had with Ascent Boston is I was a little too tired from the flight issues to like be in a headspace to enjoy just how far I've come and how many good things have occurred since I've started. So I'm gonna take this time to just enjoy it. Man, I am so happy their acceleration skills didn't proc. My god. My god. Without the red shift, I would have lost. I was going to lose to that Ogre. I would have lost. It was only because of the red shift acceleration boosting me to top at the final spurt that I overtook her. Oh my god. Nice. Actually, what do you get for open? Ah, you get silver. That's awesome. So if I go down, I should see it, right? Yep, and I'm missing this one. Or missing this one. There you go. That's fine. Once again, I say it every single time. Thanks, Tova! Thanks a lot! Taurus gold. We'll change it to that. Why not? Wait, what? Thought it was alphabetical, is it not? Yeah, there you are. So, that's like 5,000 fans. And mind you, careers completed, that's not a lot of careers. 5 million fans divided by 19. Yeah. So about 260,000 per. So if I divide 10 million divided by 200,000, it would take me 384 careers completed to get the big fan. I think that's doable. Honestly, that's doable. We do this for every single UMA. Absolutely doable. I mean, I won't get it in a timely manner, but I think it's absolutely doable. That does, however, mean if you're free to play and you only run your like 5 careers a day, it would take you 76 days to get one UMA from nothing to full fans, assuming you ran the race and did every G1. So that's about 2.5 months. So that means every year, if you played free to play, you could, and only focused on one singular UMA, you could get about 4 UMAs to 100 million fans, and then you could get one UMA almost to 100 million fans. So I'm happy. Either way, I'm happy. That turned out well. Are we getting a celebratory 10 full? Oh, of course. Why not? Shall we? Why not? What is there to do? Oh dear, this disappeared. So that was Smart Falcon, I think. Smart Falcon disappeared. So what we're left with is Narita Brian. And Chiono O. Chio. And Seeking the Pearl. Oh, Seeking the Pearl. That's what they're called. Before I do that, what was the preview? What was the? Ah, yes, Super Creek Banner and Smart Falcon. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 301 gifts. This is what I do. Also, I finished the champions meeting and it booted me out. So this is my winnings from the champions meeting. Looks good. All right. Celebratory tenfold. Why not? Narita Brian. Let's go. Let's go. Multiple 2 stars. It's long shot star. It's over. Let's go! 3 of them! Sakura Bakshino. Nice nature. Winning ticket. Agnes Tachyon. Meijiro Ryan. Arurara. Super Creek. Air Groove. Arurara. And Mayano Top Gun. I am so sad I couldn't build her. I did not have time to build her. I definitely wanted to run Mayano Top Gun in CM1. Well, I didn't have time, so I ended up with the meta Ogre, Gold Sheet, Nice Nature. Let it be known. Eclipse first, the rest nowhere. I will admit, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my goddess statues. I have quite a bit. And I am incredibly stingy. I am really sad that you can't use these to like soft spark a character. I wish you could, but you need to pull the character. Otherwise, you bet I would have given all of this just to get one regular Marzensky. But hey, it's all good. Save to 5-star Tannenhauser? No. Why would I save goddess statues to 5-star Tannenhauser? I would just keep pulling. She's just 2-star. I would just keep pulling. I will admit, I don't think my expenditure in Uma will rival that of when I used to play Love Live. But I wholeheartedly believe I will be spending exorbitant amounts of money in this game. But I know well enough that when it comes to PvP, it's not about money. It's about planning, knowledge. It's a knowledge gap. If you know what you're doing, then ultimately you just need a little bit of luck to get to where you need to get. But if you have no idea what you're doing, you are never going to win. I owe a lot of the success of the team to the competitive discords that I was in. So for the record, shout out to Victoria Frontier. Thank you so much. I was just a constant lurker, but I learned a lot from just being in there and reading things. So I'm happy. Now I'm gonna stop being a meta trainer and go for the Oshi trainer. I am really looking forward to Tannhauser coming out. I'm looking forward to Daitaku Helios and of course Gentle Donna. I'm not looking forward to PvP Gentle Donna because everyone's gonna be running her. From what I recall, she is a meta unit in JP for PvP. So everyone's gonna pull her, everyone's gonna run her. As for Daitaku Helios and Tannhauser, I think not many people will run them. And not many people will invest in them to the point where they would run them as like an ace. Thoughts on Still in Love? I like how they use the Dutch angle for her. Like all of the videos that I've seen of her, they employ the Dutch angle to make you like nervous because she's slightly off kilter with her secondary personality. Personally, I like her. But also the story of Still in Love and the jockey is like pretty sad. As someone who doesn't know too much about Japanese horse racing, the backstory makes me sad. Like, man. But it doesn't make me as sad as Rice Shower, Silent Suzuka, and TM Opera. I think the TM Opera story makes me sadder, for the jockey at least, if I recall correctly. I think TM Opera was the one where the comments back then was like the horse was being held back by the jockey. But I'm trying to remember. I'm looking it up. I cannot find it. I don't tout myself to be like an expert on horses and horse racing, so forgive me. I don't know. However, I have some plans. So first and foremost, we're going to try and get this team trials better. I'd like to get to a point where I can consistently stay in Class 6. Currently, I float between promotion and demotion. So I'm constantly going to be promoted into Class 6 and then demote out of it immediately afterwards. Like, this could be so much better, but it's not currently because I haven't run any career that isn't Gold Ship, Ogre, some Taiki Shuttle, and Nice Nature. So yeah, like all of these are like I have used them once and that was it. So I think we can do so much better than that. And I'm looking forward to making plans and executing on them. I was thinking about how I was supposed to make content for this game. For me personally, I think I would do Uma Musume enough to warrant a separate channel for just Uma Musume stuff, which is why this channel exists. AinTryThrice. However, I do think I will continue to dual stream between Twitch and YouTube. This time I only did YouTube, but in the future, I think everything will stay as a dual stream. I'm waiting for them to fix my original stream PC, so I should have better specs and better resources to be able to stream properly. I'm currently streaming on like a secondary emergency PC, which doesn't have as good specs for streaming. Totally fine for office work and gaming, but for streaming, it's lacking some tech. It's lacking in some departments. Its stats are low. So with that being said, what else is there? What else can I do before I end the stream? It's almost an hour. We should fill it out. I've got 12 minutes. We should fill it out. I guess I'll show you what I've been doing. This isn't a good idea. Do not follow me. This cloudy. I've just been doing this. Every day I've been doing this. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I pay the carrots and I do it again. Why? Because I missed the gold ship event. And the amount of resources you would have gotten equates to if you refreshed for an entire month. I am so salty that I didn't get it. That we're just doing this. But hey, it's okay. Because ultimately, I've reached another point in my life where I have very little time, surprisingly decent income, and I have to choose what to do. I think also, while I don't stream Nikkei, I want to catch back up with Nikkei. It's very frustrating that I don't have time to like do anything. But either way, I think this will be the last time that I outwardly complain about this on stream publicly. Moving forward, we're just gonna send it. If money is of no concern and time is a concern, then do everything that you can to catch up with money, because what you lack that other people have is time. And that's fine, you know? Sometimes it's like that. But the one thing that money and time can't buy is knowledge. So I will still do my due diligence and do my best to be up to date and not completely bomb CM. I know that there is such a high likelihood for things to go wrong. Because at least in my last race as well, neither of my other shooting for victory didn't proc. If red shift, the only reason why I won was because red shift is a guaranteed proc. If I recall correctly, you just hit a certain part of the racetrack and it procs. And it just so happens that in this race, in the derby, it works really well. Am I in a good rank club? No. I am currently in a club that my friend graciously let me be a part of. Now, is it a bad club? No. Could it be better? Yes. Do I have the time to devote to be able to put in the requirements of how many races and fans they expect out of me on a daily basis? No. So unfortunately, I don't know if I would, you know, move clubs. If I did move clubs, my work-life schedule will have changed in a way to where I can guarantee that I could hit the daily fan count before getting pruned. Because ultimately, most of my grinding is front-loaded when I have free time. And I don't have a lot of free time. Between job and TCG TOing and going to events like Ascent and judging, I don't have a lot of free time. I realize I'm inactive in Grand Blue. I just recently left my union in Nikkei for inactivity, and so it's just I've hit that point in my life where I can't do it. What's an A rank club at? Let me check. Can I check that? I think I can check that, yeah. I could have sworn that there was a way for you to see ranking. Alright, so essentially you're looking for a club where everyone is going to grind at least 33 million fans. If you can grind at least 33 million fans, you're good. My club before grinded half the amount to get into top 100, and we ended up in B+. So you're expecting probably around 75 million fans? And 75 million fans divided by 30? Everyone would need to contribute at least 25 million every month, which I think is very doable. Mind you, especially when story events are happening, because I'm at 18 million and I consider this low. I consider this incredibly low. I did more last month, but this is incredibly low. I think I was 34 million last month. But the other thing too is I don't want to jump into a ranked club. I would rather jump into an active community where I could talk to people and enjoy Uma Musume. Because I realized the biggest successes of my enjoyment in Bandori as well as Pisekai was that I was involved in the community and I had people that I would talk to on a semi-daily basis about the game, like Bandori. I'd rank consistently. I was active in the Discord. I was a community member. I contributed something to said community. So I'm hoping to do something similar in Uma. Trade deal. I redeemed dirt shoes. You received dirt shoes and club points. I mean, yep, that's how it is. What is it? I remember club names like Only Shoes, where the whole purpose was to join the club if you didn't have a rank club, and all you would do is make sure that every 8 hours you demanded pink shoes, and you would just swap each other's pink shoes over and over and over and over and over, and that was the whole point. The whole point. It was for club points. But yeah, I desperately want to insert myself into the Uma community because I think I will get more enjoyment out of the game doing so. I don't think the content creator community is similar to the community. There is a difference. So I am hoping to find a active club that enjoys the game and enjoys Uma Musume as a franchise as a whole, and insert myself there and enjoy things. Because I know that with Nikkei, I did not do that. I ended up in a union off of a cosign from someone else who really, really enjoys the game. So I do feel kind of like a fraud inside that union, and I feel bad for my past union for having to put up with me. I'm hoping, though, to be able to repay the favor later. So we'll see. I'll catch up somehow. Alright, what else can I do? Let's one race against vodka. Why not? Finish this and run a race against vodka. But yes, the joke stands. I'm definitely attempting to fund the next season of Uma Musume. Clearly. I think the Miss Cloudy title gave me a little bit of luck. The fact that I had a bit of a narrative going on with my horse, that was it. That was the luck right there. Man, I remember being so nervous about this as well. About how I probably wasn't going to have a good enough horse to race against. Race against the legend races and get the trophies. But surprisingly, it's not bad. I don't want to use my parfait, so we're just gonna watch this race. Why not? I am the storm that is approaching. Which horse would that song relate to the most? It can't be Narita Bryan. Even though she's got that like Bushido thing going on, I don't think it's Narita Bryan. Alright, triple stats up. Man, it's so weird to see so many horses after doing CM for so long, because CM only goes up to 9. Proc on the first corner. Stamina up again. Catching up to the front runners. Red shift proc right at that final spurt. Because there's no debuffers, we're just going top speed. Domino Cross. Yeah. Wanna run some custom races again? Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Although probably after the stream's over. I don't have anything good to show. I don't know how far distance is. Is distance simply mean that it's more than 10 lengths of distance? Alright, that's all I got. Thank you very much for watching this stream. I'm happy to say we got it. Probably going to record the race and post it as like a regular video on how we did. Aside from that, yeah. I think the next time you'll see me is definitely when the event starts. Which is starting 2 days from now? Yeah, 2 days from now at 6 p.m. Eastern. So I'll start grinding then. And I'm going to aim to grind early. Yeah, I'm going to aim to grind early. Alright, so with that being said, I will see y'all later. My name is Ain, A-I-N, and I'm out. Have a lovely rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.